Hey, welcome back everyone. This is BJ Pavanka coming at you live from Connecticut with day 2 of the Internet Lifestyle Network's 100-day video challenge. Looking forward to working with you guys for the next 99 days. Let's start off right off the bat with who did their homework from video 1. I did. I can't ask you guys to do something that I wouldn't do. So with that, those of you who wrote down your why, we can get to the next stage, which is really talking about goal setting. And if you've been around the block for a while, then you really know that goal setting, there's a proper way to actually set goals. And it's called the SMART method. And with that, the S stands for specific. And that is, what are you really trying to accomplish? And when I say that, it's because a lot of people, like I mentioned in the last video, set a goal like, I want to make more money, or I want to have more free time. But with a specific goal, you're going to say, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make $100,000 a month. I want to have more time. No, it's I want to work 4 hours a day from home in my pajamas so I can hang out with my kids more. When then you can get more specific and say you're going to set aside 2 hours with your kids if you want to even get it even more granular. To get to the next one, that brings us to our next one, which is the M for measurable. And the real question with that is, how are you going to know when you reach these goals? And that's why you want to get very specific. Because I want to make more money could mean you make $1 more, you make $10 more. But when you say, I want to make $10,000 a month, then you know when you reach your goal because your bank account will tell you. You're going to know when you reach your goal because your clock can tell you. And that's what's really important about it, is that it's not an abstract concept at that time. You're going to know exactly when you reach that goal. The A is attainable. And this is important to set realistic time frames. And with that, saying I want to make $1 million tomorrow, all that does is it brings a lot of expectation, and you're not going to deliver, and it's just going to bring you down. And that's not very helpful. So with the attainable, the question is, how are you going to get there? So there should be a plan involved. There should be, and it should also just be something that you can set and follow. And that's really the important aspect of the attainable, is to make it something that you can reach, but make it something you have to stretch for a little bit. Give yourself a little bit shorter time than maybe you think you should have to do that in. That way it'll challenge yourself, make you raise your game a little bit, and it will ultimately make you better in the end. The R is relevant. And by that, what we mean is, yes, you can set a goal that's specific and measurable and attainable, but is it really relevant to what you're really going after? If you have an internet business and your goal is to make 20 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day, well, that's a very specific, measurable, attainable goal, but how is that relevant to what you're trying to do in your business? It's really not. And that's why this is, when you're looking to make a goal relevant, it goes all the way back to your why. What are you really trying to get? And that's what you're really focusing on here. The last part is time-based. Give yourself a deadline. Without a deadline, you're just going to have this dream, I want to make $10,000 a month, but when? There's no pressure, your feet aren't to the fire. It lets you off the hook a little bit. But if you say, I want to make $10,000 a month in 6 months, well, now you have to start thinking, how am I going to get there? What action steps do I have to take that are going to put all those wheels in motion very quickly and get there? And plus, in 6 months, you're going to know whether you reach that goal or not. And lastly, I just want to finish up with one thing about goals, guys. It's okay if you stretch yourself and you push yourself and you don't reach it, because the reality is you're going to be taking action. You're going to be getting a lot closer to your goals than you would have without them. And honestly, a lot of times, even if you miss your goals, you're going to be a heck of a lot better off. What's the old saying? Shoot for the moon, because if you don't make it, you're still going to be amongst the stars. Just think about that, guys. Set some good goals. Get excited, get busy, and I'll get back at you guys tomorrow. Peace.